Aquarius, your beauties, welcome to this week's reading, which is all about the soulmate connection. So for those of you that are looking for a soulmate, for those of you that are wanting to know where is my soulmate, what's happening, what is happening in my energy field, this reading is for you. Okay, because love makes the world go round. Okay, so before I draw cards here, I just want to share with you a direct message that I received for you guys. um, so and this is really for sort of all areas of your life, that you're a very curious soul. You like to experience, you like to explore, you like to discover, and sometimes it's a little bit to your own detriment but it's the same thing obviously that makes you very wise, and a person who sort of knows a lot of things about life in general. But it's time for you to, especially with love, a lot of you have sort of given all the different avenues and options a try, but it's time to sort of let those go and to focus more on what it is that you really, really want. Okay, so it's important to become quite clear about what it is that you really want to have, so that you can actually attract that in your life and you can experience that. All right. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back. My name is Adrian. I am a psychic medium, holistic wellness practitioner, and I do a weekly reading for for y'all. And I like to focus on love because we all want to know about love. So you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel, and you get your weekly reading from me. Okay, if you want to have a personal detailed reading, $12 for 30 minutes downloadable reading. This is of course a general reading, sun, moon, rising, and ascending for Aquarius. So whatever resonates, resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Okay. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The links are down below. So cleaning house, and this is exactly what I've just been speaking about. The whole card there in front of my face. It's about the thing that will help you the most, and it doesn't mean that you have to completely throw everybody out the door now, but all those it's time to really take a very clear look at your life and to say, okay, what is working and what is not working, and who is working and who is not working. And even in the past, maybe looking at some of the exes, and it doesn't mean that you look at anybody in a bad light, or even in a good light. You kind of look at them more in an objective sort of light, and okay, what was good about that relationship, what was not good about that one, in the relationship. And it could even be a friendship, it can be a marriage, it could be a friendship, it can be a co-partner. What is it that sort of made things work with that person, with that particular person, and what is it that didn't make it work? Okay, so having that that clarity there, looking at that and seeing what life really shows you. Alrighty, but I really feel that you are in the process of sort of purging. All right, and it's there's a whole lot of new coming in, but it's almost like your soul had a full of the curiosity that it wanted to have, and now it would sort of like to come back together and experience all the good, the constructive good from all the experience that you have learned. And I feel for soulmates, that's where many of you are at. So for many of you, literally your soulmate's right there, that energy is right there, and a lot of you may not feel it right now because you may be feeling very overwhelmed. You may have had sudden breakups, maybe some things came to the surface, so you're still a little bit shaken by that. All right, and a beautiful way to help you with that, to let go of that energy that doesn't serve you, is very simply taking a nice deep breath into your heart space, welcoming in the good, and releasing and letting go whatever doesn't serve you in a positive way. Whether you know what it is or not, consciously or subconsciously, it's simply about letting it go. Okay, what is this card that's flipping around you? Look at this. A fresh new way of living emerges. Transformation, new beginnings, new starts. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so new beginnings, powerful transformation. a lot of universal support there and assistance with sort of letting go of what doesn't serve you positively anymore. For many of you, there was a call for like something higher, for something more meaningful. Okay, and so life was like, okay, sure, I'll work with you, no problem at all. Let's see for you, what is some immediate motivation that I can get for you right now? Because sometimes we just need a little bit of a oomph in the moment. Okay, so let's see, what is that oomph? And that oomph jump right out, and of course there's 2 cards. What would love do? And this is such an important question, because back in the day, I don't know how popular they are anymore, but I remember back in the day when I was growing up, people used to love these bracelets that would say, what would Jesus do? But for me, it's always been about, what would love do? What would the force of love do? What would, that kind of honoring all, what would that do? And what does it say at the back here? There's a message from the universe with like a full moon sort of picture over there. And a full moon is all about abundant energy. Okay? Do you know why it's so easy for us, this is in the universe, in the unseen, to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? It's because you leave behind the footprints of love. Okay? Because you are love. And sometimes we forget that about ourselves. And look at this. Love in spite of it all. Don't lose hope. Okay? Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wider curiosity among you. And you were asking who'd be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. All right? Remember, you are an incredible, divine, beautiful being. You are amazing. Okay? Let's get you some clarifications here. And this week, I want to use this Osho deck to do the clarifications, because this deck was given to me by a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul, and it's the gift of love that I just want to, give forward, give onwards. So we're going to be there with cleaning house, which is the first card, which is sort of your current energy where you are at the moment, the things that you're letting go of, the things that you are releasing, that you are setting free into this beautiful soulmate connection. The rebel, be who you are. Okay. Some of you, my best friend is a Aquarius, a typical Aquarius, and y'all can be a little bit crazy sometimes, but it's time to break away from the chains. I feel that many of you have been trying to, almost in a way, live in the way that you felt that you should, that you ought to, that you're supposed to. The way that kind of makes the world comfortable, but it's some of you sort of lost your way a little bit overall, and it reflected very profoundly in your love life, because love is so important to you, because you've got so much love that you can give. All right, so I feel that some of you are got a little bit lost there in the excitement of life, in all the choice, in all the variety. But you're also coming back. It's like you're coming back to the truth of who you are. And not everybody will appreciate that. But then again, remember, your life is about you. All right? Transformation, this fresh new way of living that emerges. Let's see what we got there for you. I love this, coming into your own, coming into your moment, coming into your shine. This is sort of the energy above you, all right? That energy that really sparks through, shines through. Like when people look at you, this is what they see. Control, okay? Balance. This card is really all about balance. It's about balancing the divine male and the divine feminine, the yin and the yang. But it's also about realizing that, sometimes we... you can say to everybody that everyone has, yin and yang energy, divine male energy, divine feminine energy, that it's a balance, that the universe sees no sort of gender really, it just sees expression. But, even though you say that to people sometimes, they still feel they should maybe associate more with their male side, associate more with their feminine side. But once you realize that you are everything and everything is you, everything, you connect with everything, and that really puts you in complete control, because you are looking at things very clearly, you're looking at life very clearly. All right, and that makes you very powerful, that makes you attract whatever you really want to set your mind to. It makes you very sexy, it really does. Okay, so you are emitting that energy, and because you emit that energy, again, as we said earlier on, there are certain things in life that may not work out. There are certain people that just sort of merge away from you, because your energy is different. You're shining quite powerfully, quite bright, and whatever is not really in complete flow and complete sort of harmony with where you're going, it will just very naturally sort of merge away from you. Okay. Do not reattach to things the universe are detaching you from. Sometimes when when we thought something might last for a while and it doesn't, it is life's way of clearing out for us. All right, so don't go and reattach what you're being detached from. What would love do? What would love do? If love was, because remember, love is the force, and this is what we're speaking about, because we're speaking about the soulmate connection. So if love could speak to you right now, what would love say? It will say, dear Aquarius, 2 cards again. Dear Aquarius, conditioning and the miser. All right, it will say to you, dear Aquarius, we see where you're going, we're fully supporting you. We know where you're heading. We've got you all the way, baby. We've got your back. We've got your back. We've got your back. Now, there is still some past conditioning, some past beliefs that are being worked out. But don't worry, you are not alone. Okay? We are here with you. We are supporting you. Okay? And things are working out for you on all levels. I'll say to you, know what, let's just, here's a little something, let's just let you know that as well. We know we're talking about soulmates here, but we'd really like to let you know this as well. Things are working out for you in all ways. There's some fortune that's coming up for you. There's some beautiful energy coming into you. There's some wonderful personal manifestations that's coming through to you. So in case you've been worried about those things are working out for you. Okay. Love in spite of it all. Love in spite of it all. Let's see what we've got for you there, my beautiful aqua babies. And I want to know what's happening in your life, so leave me those comments, let me know. Look at this, flowering, expanding. Okay, when no matter what happens in life, when you still love, when you still embrace love, when you still embrace beauty, no force in the universe can stand against you. Okay, I'm gonna end off for you with a angel motivational card. You all know me, I love these cards. So let's just see what the angels would like to let you know about soulmate love, about life, about romance. What are the cherubs saying, the angels of love? What are they saying to you? Aquarius, what is your direct message of love from the universe? I think this one popped around. Let's see. Family. Okay, it says this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we the angels can help you understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround yourself, this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. I'm just going to put it there, so if you want to, you can always just freeze the screen or the reading and you can have a look at it. All right, it's beautiful card, isn't it? And it's also a reminder that we're all soul family, that is coming together in this beautiful experience of earth, and sometimes some of us have a deeper connection, and sometimes some of us have to do difficult things in order to help the other one progress to the next phase. But it's also a reminder that for some of you, life has removed some situations from you, have removed some people from your experience of life. Don't go and reattach to this. Trust life, trust the universe, and know that your expanded soul family that is there for you all the time is going to assist you all the way. And sorry, I forgot to show you the card on the top of the deck, which I like to do, which actually says understanding. So you see as that bird there inside the cage. That cage door is being opened and you're being welcomed by so much love, so much beauty, so much abundance, so much freedom. So you are really going into a phase where you can love in a way that you may have never actually imagined yourself loving before. And I want you to really open your heart to that and breathe it into your heart space and say, yes, this is what I'd like to experience. Welcome that into your experience of life and make it your own. Okay. That's what I've got for you this week, Aquarius. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. So remember to subscribe to the channel if you like. You can order a personal detailed reading, $12 for 30 minutes downloadable reading that you get to keep. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. I'll see you next week.